Hey, good morning. I think got the interpreter here now. All day yesterday. I did chat GPT. 8 18 to 12. This is 1 2 sorry, it was 1 to 12. Did 1 to 12 yesterday, all day yesterday.
Did you do the rest of the questions?
Yeah, I did them.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
There's supposed to be 100 questions. Keep going.
I don't know. It said it stopped it. It didn't. And I guess I do it every day. I don't know.
In the first batch, in the first batch of questions that you got, how many were there?
Let me see. Let me open it up.
Morning, David. I'm going to mess around with the screen, David. I'm going to make you an interpreter now, officially. This is going to mess with Jerry just slightly. Good morning, Miss Francine. How are you, darling?
Good.
There we go. Sorry, I had to adjust my interpreters. There we go.
So how do I get all of this and how do I share this?
You answered all the questions inside of ChatGPT, right?
I'm looking.
There's no way that thing stopped at 12. 12 sets of six, maybe, but never there's 12 questions. Miss Francine, how is your uh social media going?
It's going. What
Okay.
I've decided to do is because I was looking at my questions and it kind of needs planning. So
Mhm.
I'm going to take like a week to get all my posts together.
Mhm.
That way I don't have to think about, okay, the next day I gotta fix this post or whatever. So then I can just keep it going.
It's like it has a list for like 10 to 30 days. Give me 1 second.
Let me start at the top. Okay. If I keep this up, I'll be able to understand them eventually.
You won't need us.
Oh no, we'll still need you. Good morning, Miss Erica.
Oh, good morning. My phone muted.
Typically.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss Mama Sandy.
Miss Sandy.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hmm.
Can't figure out
She's
what the hell
wide
you
awake today.
She does sound more awake than horizontal, doesn't she?
But I am horizontal.
No, you've been awake
Oh,
for a
okay.
while though.
Trick you.
Yeah, I've been scrolling.
Yeah, see, there it is. I'm like, wait, she hasn't just woken up. She's been awake for a little bit. But yeah, still horizontal. And she's, yep, the ever-changing background pictures. Love her to pieces. She still
It
hasn't
goes
figured out
by
how
her
she does
mood.
that. She has no idea how she does it, which I think is the best part.
Louis, I started my what do you call it? My branding.
Uh-huh. How many questions you get through, Mama Sandy?
Well,
Uh-oh.
the I don't know if I can you
Jerry's
put too
saying it
much?
stopped at 12 and it said build my plan.
Really?
Wow. Wait, what?
It stopped at 12?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, stopped at 12.
I don't know if I did something wrong because mine
Mine stopped at
told me,
48, so quite honestly, it doesn't have to be a full 100. But I figured it has to go through six different sections or five or six different sections of or categories of questions.
well, mine said it was starting at 1 through 7, 6,
Mm-hmm. One through
but
seven.
then it skipped around itself. With the questions it asked me, it started at 1 and 2, and then seems like it went down to 14 because it was actually building what I was saying about it asked about my dad, it asked about the house and the smells that I thought of with the house and
Mm-hmm.
but then because I use Chat GBT and then it told me either I had to upgrade or wait until after 3 a.m. So I haven't looked at it yet this morning. It's like I
Okay.
ran out of time. So if I upgraded it, that mean I'd have to pay for Chat GPT.
Yeah, do you use yours often?
Pretty much. I mean, when you say often, because I had been using it the other day, my chat, because a lot of times I do ask chat things. Is that the reason why?
Mm. Yeah, you only get on the free accounts, you only get a certain amount of space questions available for it to answer, and then your amount of information data for that day is done, and then you have to wait till the next day starts. Um, so if you're somebody who uses chat all the time, yeah, you'll run out at some point in time during the day. Me,
Yeah, because
I very seldom use my chat, so mine doesn't run out.
oh, so because I know I just figured chat was gonna answer the questions, but it would have if I had put it anywhere, it would have done that.
I know if you have to ask, you have to respond to the questions inside of ChatGPT, which is correct. Um, but because you use your chat for other things as well, like not just this one question, not just this one assignment, then all of that data gets taken into account across your entire account. And you just ran out of data for the day. That's all.
Okay, because I could have, if I had been awake, it told me I could start after 3 a.m.
Yeah, we ain't having you do that, Mama Sandy. You can start at 7 or 8 or 5. It's fine.
Yeah, when I have time now, it's the time, but it seems like it skipped because, like you said, in the segments of 1 through 6, seemed like it went 1, 2, and then I think 14.
I don't know. I'd have to actually see the full chat log on that one. Do you start separate uh questions or separate conversations or separate chats in there? Or do you just keep
It
running one long one?
one long one?
Oh
Well,
boy.
well,
no,
no, because once you click
no.
out,
No, you start
I
different ones,
I
right?
just I just pasted your information in Chat GPT.
On a brand new conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the
And
only thing you ever talk about inside of that conversation, right?
yeah, and then
And you've got other conversations running that are completely separate, that aren't mixed in with this particular conversation, correct?
well, I tried to stick to the conversation,
So, I
but
mean, but if you had to ask chat something in the middle of the day where you're like, ask chat for something, you asked it separately, not
In
inside
the same chat.
the same chat with this branding thing going on.
no, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
But usually when you started, like if you leave Chat GPT and go back, it's a new conversation. Doesn't
Yes,
carry
usually.
on.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't do that. I hear what you're saying. No, I didn't do that.
Oh, so when you go to the top of that conversation that you copied and pasted my prompt into, and you scroll down from there, the first thing you see is your prompt, and then chat saying, "Okay, let's get into this," and it gives you the first batch of questions, and then the immediate next thing you see in that same chat is your answers.
Yeah.
And then after that, what's the next thing you see?
Chat gives me another
Another group of
question,
questions.
another group of questions, but seems like chat just skipped itself from
So you
in
have 1 through 6 and then like
sequential order.
14 through 20.
Well, it's almost like I didn't even see 3, 4, 5, 6. It was just asking me the next segment of questions, which was 14.
Maybe
Interesting.
it skipped because maybe the answer you gave it, maybe?
Very good
It could
possibility.
be. It could be because it was the answers it was giving me because maybe in what I was telling it in a particular answer, because when it started talking about my dad, maybe I I was telling, what kind of person my dad was and how his friends felt about him and how he would sit on his porch and so maybe it was just really, maybe I was saying a lot of things and it took it all
It probably
because
took it all.
it kept saying, oh, you know, wonderful, blah, blah, and into my father, into me and what all of this was. I mean, it was almost like making a book.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe she
She's
didn't.
starting to
She
experience it,
probably didn't
kids.
number the questions when she was answering. She probably didn't number each one. She
Yeah.
just gave a whole paragraph altogether.
Yeah. Were you numbering your answers when you gave them back, Mama Sandy?
No, it was numbering them
See?
for me.
Oh yeah, no, that was
That's
you.
what
Okay.
happened.
That's what
So
happened.
she may have to start over
Oh, Lord.
You have to, number them.
or
As it
carry on
goes.
from the last ones you numbered and ask it to continue from this point.
Well,
Or tell it that you put
it
one
probably
whatever.
actually no, she probably did end up answering a lot of questions. She just, because it wasn't numbering them in order because she was answering them singularly,
Or just put one paragraph.
it gave she just put one big paragraph. It was like, okay, these are all the answers, and then it skipped a number and went to
Yeah.
whatever the next one was and said, okay, here, you've answered these, so we'll just keep moving.
Okay, so you have to
Yes.
actually number your responses. Okay. I didn't do
Yeah.
it.
It would
I
be
didn't do
very
that.
helpful for chat to understand what you're talking about. Since
This
it
is
asks you
crazy.
specific questions, you need to give it specific answers to
Yeah,
specific
true.
questions.
And I thought.
You were, but you weren't
You
numbering
did, but
anything.
you didn't number it. So now it doesn't know like what to
So it might think it's
differentiate.
a run-on answer,
Yeah.
like where it just all goes
Yeah.
together.
It'll just give her more questions.
So
to
I
answer.
can't, so I can't use the one-on answer that it's given me?
You're not done, are you?
Oh
Oh, she's not
no.
done. Oh, she's not done.
No.
Come on, Mama Sandy, just start over. Just
No,
start over.
from here on out, just go
No,
with the
just keep
numbers.
going.
So how do I rate? Yeah,
Don't,
that's what I
Mom
figured.
Sandy,
I was
Mama
I
Sandy,
was gonna
Mama
keep
Sandy,
going.
Mama Sandy,
What?
Mama Sandy. Here's the deal. When you are able to start back up again, which should be, as soon as you want to at this point in time, all you have to do is from here on out, answer each question as it's asked, but put a number in front of your answer so it knows which one you're answering.
Okay, well, then I
So,
gotta
like,
go back and
no,
read
no, no, no,
what
don't go
you're.
back. Don't go back.
No.
Just no.
Just go from
Don't listen to
here.
me. Don't listen to me.
I'm saying as you're working forward, because it's gonna get like whatever this next batch of questions is you have to go through, put numbers next to the next each response so that it knows which question you're answering, and then just keep moving forward like that. Just put a number next to the answer and do it like if it gives you a batch of 6 questions, 1 through 6, answer 1 through 6 all together with numbers next to each one of the answers, and then hit enter at the bottom. Like once you've answered all 6. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
yeah, I guess I have to go back and put numbers in front of what chat said. Because
Mm-mm. No,
chat,
no, 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 no.
I
No,
It's
just
just
going.
go
wait
It's
from
for
where you
chat.
are.
chat.
I
Oh,
If
just
chat's
you
going to
wait.
give you the questions and numbers already. Just don't worry about what chat turns out. It's going to do it the order it needs to do it, and you are good so long as you're answering questions from here on out forward. Like don't go backwards, just go forward.
Okay.
It's figured it out thus far. Like it's figured out what it needed to figure out so far. So we'll just let it do its thing. But let's say the next question you see, or the next batch of questions you see are 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Then when you go to answer 12, write the number 12 in front of it, answer it, and then type the number 13, and then answer that one, and then 14, and answer that one, and then 15, then answer that one, and 16, then answer that one. And when that's all said and done, then hit enter and send it in.
Hmm.
You'll do it right.
So,
It'll come out right.
so now how do I even get back?
You
Okay,
should be able to go into the side.
recent, it
Yes,
says.
recent chats.
Let me see what it's saying here. Ooh, man, there's a lot out here.
Hey
She
guys,
talked
what
to
day
chat.
are we on as far as like turning our sheets in? So would we have up to, is it up to day 15 or 14? Like, so I'd have day 14 done because I just do it all at once. For those of
It's
us that are
been
doing.
7 and 7.
So we'd
14.
have everything crossed off to the 14th, technically,
If you've done something today, I'd mark it on there if it's on there because you'd be looking like you marked it
for
accordingly.
the half of the day, right?
Whatever you did today, and you have to have it in 4 o'clock Montana time.
Okay, so what I'm saying, so I should be up to day 14 with everything checked or day 15?
No,
That's where
you're 14 because it's
okay,
14 days.
just starting 14, just starting
Or
day
it's
14.
no, it's starting day 15.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I would get confused. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Good morning, Miss Shelley. How are you?
Good morning. I'm tired this morning, but I'm
But
here.
you're up doing your makeup, and that's important.
There you are.
I forgot to tell you guys, I don't even know. I have had a weekend that my blood pressure went up to 189
Oh man.
Oh dear.
over 110. And right now, I feel the headache. I haven't taken it this morning. I didn't know what to do. So I took a blood pressure pill
That's what Paul does.
about 5:30 in the morning. This has never happened. And I don't know the last time I took it last night, it was 145 over 99.
It'll come down.
But it could be spiking again. I don't know. I got me some, and I don't know, grapefruit. I got me some, but grapefruit is kind of voids cholesterol medication. Does it void out?
You should read your bottle. I don't know. I can find Paul's
Grapefruit.
bottle. Got
But
any nurses on
mine is
hand?
my, huh?
Any of us have nurses here that could answer that?
No.
I don't.
Because
Paul.
mine is like my medication I found in,
I would just call the pharmacy.
Yep,
yeah,
Honestly,
because
forget the doctor. Just call the pharmacy.
that's the easiest. Call the pharmacy and ask them if you can eat grapefruit. Some things don't allow you to eat grapefruit
Yeah,
with
you
the
shouldn't
medicine
really
you
eat
take.
grapefruit with a lot of medications. They like negate them.
yeah, I know it negates cholesterol medication.
And the anti-anxiety meds, I know, and depression meds. Couldn't take it with that. That's weird. I wonder why.
I wasn't taking any medication. But I don't know, something spiked it,
Well,
and it's,
you've had a lot of stress going on.
Yeah,
That'll
Mom,
do
I
it.
sure
sure
have
have.
a
Mhm.
whole lot of stress.
Yeah.
More
Why
than,
were you? Why are we asking about grapefruit out of pure curiosity?
because I took some thinking, because I know grapefruit will lower the blood pressure, but I had already taken
Blood pressure pill.
but I had taken the medication at 5:30 yesterday morning, so I don't know if I probably should take another one today.
Take your blood pressure again. Make sure everything's up and where it's supposed to be. When Paul does this and he checks his and he says he can tell when it's something's changed. Then he'll go
Yeah,
take
I
his
could
blood
tell.
pressure and then he'll go take either a whole pill or a half a pill depending on how high it is.
Well, my pill is a low dosage. I know it's a 20 milligram, and I know
Okay, I don't know what
years
his are.
ago, yeah, years ago I used to take 40. So 20, um, but right now I haven't really, I got up and got, rinsed my face and laid back down, but I feel the slight headache on the right side of my head, and that had gone away yesterday. So I don't know if it spiked again. I need to take it, in which I'm going to step away and listen to you guys, and I can take it really quick.
Yeah.
Mama Sandy,
Hmm?
And
do
you
me a
should
favor.
take him.
You ready?
Hmm?
You ready? Do me a favor.
What?
Look inside your Telegram. I just sent you something. Every now and then I will ask an AI a question just for fun. Best answer boils down to ask a pharmacist, but
Thank
some of
you.
the other
Wait,
information.
what?
Yeah. So the best answer is ask a pharmacist. That's generally what we'll always tell everybody. That's generally what, as well as all of you guys.
Mhm.
When someone says, "Hey, does this work or not work with this? And should I or shouldn't I?"
Yeah,
Then
I always tell everybody pharmacist.
always check with a pharmacist. If it's medications, check with a pharmacist. If it's something else, check with your doctor. But do not go based on internet lore or some completely unreliable answer from, like, a confidently lying to answer from AI of any sort, because they will
Yeah,
confidently lie to you in a
they
heartbeat.
will. They will.
Well, they
So
want to make you feel as happy as you want to feel.
correct. So what I just sent Mama Sandy was Rex's answer to, does grapefruit affect blood pressure medications? The question was, does grapefruit have an adverse effect on blood pressure medications? First word out of Rex's mouth, yes. So I was like, all right, so I'll send that to her. It does go into a whole bunch of like technical stuff, but at the very bottom it says, your best move, check with your pharmacist or doctor about the specific medication. So please go see your pharmacist or your doctor about whatever specific
Or even
medication.
call the pharmacy. A lot of times they'll come back, and if they can't talk to you right then, they'll give you a call back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, it was, um, I didn't take the grapefruit till later in the day because I took the blood pressure medication at 5 a.m. yesterday, and I didn't I didn't eat the grapefruit until about 6 yesterday evening. But I did, but I'm reading Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, the effect can last up to 24 hours. So
Yeah.
yeah, the two will still butt heads even later in the day at that point in time. So it just depends on the medication that you're taking and its overall intended effect versus what the grapefruit can do to you.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's your
Thank
answer.
you.
Call a doctor.
Yeah, we
Well,
want you. We want you
see.
here tomorrow.
Well, yeah, he was the last time I saw him, in which I see him on the 25th of this month.
Call somebody else because that's still 10 days away.
Yeah, I call the pharmacy, and he
Yeah,
will
because
tell you
Mr.
either to go in or something. Pharmacist knows what drugs do more than even the doctor does.
They always do. So call the pharmacy.
Yeah, I've always
It's their
told
job.
people that. I know that because doctors know nothing about medicine.
That's
I
right.
mean, unless they really
Unless they're
do
selling
it
it.
themselves on their own, because they're not trained. That's not a part of their education.
Correct.
So yeah, I usually tell people to do that, but I was talking to one of my girlfriends. Girl, get you some grapefruit because my blood pressure has never even been that high. Really, seriously. So I don't know what, like you said, I have been under a lot of pressure and strain. Um,
These are things that
People
happen.
dying sick, my nephew. And then even though it was going down, my nephew last night, he's getting worse and he's doing what the medical profession is doing to him. He's allowing that. And it's hard for a person like me in homeopathic and holistic knowing that they're killing him. They are killing him, and the things that he does not want to happen to him with this cancer is happening because you are allowing them and listening to them. And even the things that I had given him, other family members, natural, how can what we have fight those horrible chemicals that they're doing to him? What they're doing, it can't fight against that crap.
Well, you can lead
I
a horse to
just, I
water, but you can't make them drink.
know, and at the same time, I'm trying to let him do what he's chosen to do. But he chooses me as that sounding board. My nephew, the relationship that he has with me, but yet I'm on the other end, oh my goodness, nephew, please, please, he's telling me and I'm listening and I've got to let him do it his way. But when someone is telling you something that you totally disagree with, and so we love each other like that, it's crazy. So like you said, I guess my blood pressure,
Is it worth
um,
your health to go down? You just need to say, I love you, and I've suggested things. I can only help you so far.
he's not even, he was accepting everything I was giving him. Then I stopped giving him stuff because I know I'm fighting a losing battle. So I'm not giving him anything, but at the same time, I'm telling him, I don't know at what point he is now, because another spot showed up in his chest and they started giving him aggressive radiation again. And then they realized that it's too much for him. So they're giving him a couple of days off. And then they're going to start again, supposedly, possibly today, to give him more of this radiation that's probably doing nothing but burning him up.
Yep.
and he's getting weaker and weaker. Um, his esophagus, it's probably because it's right there at the tip of the esophagus that they're administering this radiation. So he almost, it's messing with his being able to talk or swallow. His swallowing, and I'm going, oh my goodness, they're killing you faster than than the cancer. Oh my goodness.
People are indoctrinated.
Hmm?
People are indoctrinated that the doctors are the only ones that know things. I had an
Yeah.
uncle die too, and he wouldn't try anything else.
And all they do is, you know, they're not even experimenting anymore because basically when we say they know nothing about medications, well, this isn't working. Let's add this. This, and all they do is add these things that are not helping people. I just, oh, it's horrific.
Well, hard as it is, Mama Sandy, right now, I think you need to be leaning on God and knowing that God will look after what he can. And
Oh,
he
I
can look
already know
after,
that, Shelley. You
well, you
got,
need,
Mama said, I already know that. That's all I'm doing, is just pray to help him be able to get through what he has to get through at this point because, right now, you're like, I don't say this, but he's at death's door and he
yeah,
knows and he has that faith too because he knows, that God has him either way. He believes he's a spiritual man. So, but he just in the last couple of years of his life has that happened because he's been an alcoholic. He smoked like a fiend. He probably took drugs. So he's 72, Shelley. So for him to even get to this point of faith is
yeah.
beautiful for me to see. And he tells me, he said, I'm so happy that he got baptized. It'll be 2 2 years this month.
Well,
And
there, see, so I mean, that's a blessing. So lean on
yes,
that. And there's
he
nothing you can do about the rest.
right,
And
right.
worrying
It's
about it
just
is just going to harm you.
yeah, and it's just where he did not want to, even though we know what cancer does to, but in terms of we know that there were natural things that where he could have had, I guess, a better ending and not his through that suffering part.
Yeah,
Because I know because we knew what Kiani did to help people through that to at least give them a quality of life to go the way that
yeah.
uh,
Yep.
but he's suffering the consequences of what he's chosen. And I've
And
tried
that's
to hmm?
that's free will. You got to remember,
Yeah,
we all have our own free will.
exactly. But I've never experienced because he calls Mama Sandy constantly. So I go from Mama Sandy to Aunt Sandy, Aunt Sandy. Um, and it's a special love that he's attached to me, and the same, because we didn't have this relationship all those many years that he led that other life. He lived in LA and he did his thing, and now he's here the last since COVID, right before COVID, and he's chosen a better life. Like we said, a spiritual life that I never dreamed. So we know the power of the Holy Spirit. Uh, so yeah, so I got to level myself off because I didn't realize. Well, I did realize. That's why I pulled away from medicine 60 years ago myself because I take on because I love people. When I love, I love. And I know as we say, our Heavenly Father, He is the epitome of love. He is the God of love. And I thank Him every day that I do know how to love. Some people, we're all different. We're all individuals. But I care about people. I love people. And I take on in the sense of, if it were yourself or however, how would you feel? Even certain things, another thing that happened the other night, I get a message from I have an extended family with a couple of sisters. They accept me as their sister because we were born and raised together all our lives. I have a sister that we're both 79 years old. And we lived across the street. We were born, our parents. She calls to tell me that her aunt, who is my aunt, her son, who is a alcoholic drug addict, she loves her son. She's a very spiritual person. He has allowed this other friend of his, I guess, to live with him. Well, night before last, the other guy stabbed him, and he's in the emergency room. And the guy who stabbed him is the son of another spiritual friend of hers. And I said, "Oh my goodness, oh my God, how do mothers, and they are friends and love one another. So your two sons, the one son has almost killed the other one, but that's the life that they chose."
Yep.
So I pray. So I'm praying for both of them. You know, how do you? So yeah, this is a lot on me. So I guess my blood pressure just said, "Hey, hey." Mm. So I could be dead before them.
No, 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 no.
Mama
We
Sandy,
want positive
have we
thoughts.
had that conversation yet this
I
week?
hear you guys. I hear you.
Good morning, Mama Sandy. How are you?
I'm okay, baby.
Okay, good, Mama
I'm
Sandy. Now
okay.
remember, you remember
I
the
know
rule
you.
now.
I
We don't
love you
speak negative up
guys.
in here.
Hey, what do we say? We got to have psychiatrists, psychologists in our lives. We got to talk about it. So thank you guys. I got it out. I will go in prayer when we get off this call.
And speak
I will
positively
I
for
will
the
check
rest of
my
your
blood
day.
pressure. Woo. But I sure did not want to take a blood pressure pill because, like Twyla is saying, I know what Paul, and I haven't done that even because I hadn't been taking my blood pressure. So for it to get to that degree, because I thought it was okay. I hadn't been taking it
Yeah, but
in
that's that
in a
silent
few
killer.
months.
And Paul takes his blood pressure usually every morning.
And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing. And then I ran out of noni. I
Oh,
had run out of noni for about a week. So I
that
got,
ain't good.
uh-uh. And I had found a bottle of the FX that I had been taking, but it's old, so I don't know how it's working. It's just about gone. I had been using the FX, but I don't know.
Do you have
And
any extreme left?
no, no, I don't have any extreme. No. And I had given extreme to him some time ago when he first learned of the cancer. Well, not when he first learned, because as a matter of fact, he had boxes because I had him on auto ship. I knew he couldn't afford it. And he had not, and I was glad he had it back then. So maybe that's why he's gone pretty decent. But he ran out of what he had not been taking for probably a year or so. I don't know when he ran out, but yeah, I had him on the Triangle of Health that he wasn't taking. He had accumulated the Triangle of Health. I do have Sunset, but I don't know. Sunset is not.
It's still
let's see.
good for you.
Yeah, I do have Sunset left. So maybe I'll start taking those. That's all I've got left of Kiani. I got a couple. I didn't even know I had them. I had a downstairs. I went downstairs and Mr. Greg I had a couple of, that's when we found out about how they were adulterating our products.
Yes.
And I got 2 boxes of those with their branding, those yellow boxes of Sunrise.
Yeah. That's sad
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah, it sure is. Sure is. Dishonesty of this world.
Yeah.
Greed.
Yeah.
That tells you
So
that they're
many
not
people.
into having a quality product. They're more into having a price quality.
Yes. Yes. And, it's really hard for us too to get people to understand that you're paying for something that is not.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well, there's more and more people leaving that company.
Oh yeah, they had a huge
More and more.
influx.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they're headed to affiliate, and that just takes everybody's business away.
Is there something to affiliation that I guess that puts more in the pockets of them versus
Well, that means that they can go into stores and different businesses and stuff like that. So that takes away all the incentive for you as basically a
distributor
wholesale,
or
distributor.
okay.
And
Yeah.
you would get paid less for building teams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
On a brighter note, it was
Go.
a beautiful sunny day here yesterday. I got to go golfing.
Oh yeah, we
Wow.
had really nice day.
Yeah.
That is good.
I went up to chainsaw carving.
Oh, I saw that. That would have been interesting.
I went for 2 days. I bought an owl. I took a picture. I'll put it in our chat.
There
was
is there was a golf tournament happening over in Toronto, Miss Francine.
Yes.
The
Canadian Open.
it was Canadian Open, right? Yeah. And my roommate was watching it, and I'd walk in every now and then and see it still on the TV, and I'd be like, "Where's that happening?" He goes, "Toronto." I was like, "Oh, toasty." Okay.
It was toasty there.
It was a little warm over there.
There was too many things happening as far as sports. There was baseball, there's the World Cup,
The
there
Knicks
was
won, but they were
basketball, there
done.
was hockey, there's but the weather was
Has
good.
hockey started again already?
No, it was the finals, the championship.
Oh, that's I keep forgetting they end in June.
Yeah.
So confusing.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the World Cup is very interesting. I don't know if you guys know, but the bars are open till 4 a.m. here.
Of
Oh,
course.
that's normal in Buffalo.
That makes sense.
That's normal.
That's not ours.
That makes perfect sense,
Ours
Miss Francie.
And
close
then,
at
and
They
then you
can-
can start drinking at 6 a.m. during the
Yes,
World
when the
Cup.
liquor license turns on. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
that
think
gives
they
you
get a
2
Serve
hours
two-hour
in
liquor
break.
doesn't
between to
mean we can't
sober up.
serve food.
A 2-hour break, huh?
Yeah.
Well, liquor
Well, you'll
licenses
have the
are for certain hours. That's the problem. And so they can open the establishment. They just can't serve alcohol until the hour gets to the right hour. And then they have to stop at whatever their cutoff time is with serving. And so people stack up and pile up and everything. With as much as they think they can get in the last 15 minutes of last call.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York, that's just New York. We're allowed to stay open till 4. Everybody stays open till 4 a.m. I don't.
Yeah. I
Oh
miss.
no,
Yeah, but
ours
they
is
don't
2
serve
a.m.
alcohol, do they? They can't serve
Oh
alcohol.
yeah, no,
Oh
they
yeah,
do.
they
They're
do.
open till 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm.
I thought ours was.
Wow.
I thought it was straight across everything that you could only serve alcohol till 2.
Nope.
Not here.
It
Oh
depends
my
on the
God.
state. It was
Okay.
sometimes it depends on the city.
Like I would
Actually,
think, you would think a place like Florida would be open till 4 a.m. Every state I've gone to closes at like 2, 12. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? What?
Yeah,
Missouri,
California.
Missouri, I
California. We
think
closed
it's
it. We closed it
1.
We
at
used to stay
1:45
open an
a.m.
extra hour. When I lived in Phoenix, they stayed open till 3, but you couldn't get any more alcohol after
Oh
2.
yeah.
Correct.
Nope.
Basically, it was a sober up time. They served
Uh-uh.
Or to
coffee.
get lots on your last call.
Well,
Not
you
here.
know,
That's what a
but
lot of
Until the
people
sun
did.
comes
they would
up
go by
here.
and clear the tables. They would actually go by and clear the tables at the cutoff hour. So at 2 o'clock,
That's
they
crazy.
pick the drinks up and walk away. They're like, "You're done."
Oh
So if
no,
you
they
can't
don't do
chug it
that
right
here.
now, you're done.
Nope, we don't do that here
No,
either.
they don't do
Is that
that.
over there?
How
Oh
dare
God!
you take a drink that we bought? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you
How
just
dare you
drink
order
that.
when you couldn't finish before 2 a.m.?
You'll get it. Remember, they've been drinking all night. You go take their last drink. You crazy.
Don't touch it.
You're putting your life in your hands.
Hey,
Yep.
we got real good at it too.
You know what?
We
That's
stand
crazy.
there and make people chug a drink and be like, "Look, I need that glass. Let's go."
I remember
Yeah.
when you can buy alcohol on Sundays, period. We
That's
chain
Virginia.
locked our beer coolers and wine coolers, had a chain wrapped around them and padlocked shut.
Yeah, Virginia doesn't
Well,
even
you
sell
sound
alcohol
like,
on Sundays.
because back in the
What?
day, Mama said he hasn't been out there in a minute, but everything you guys are saying, because we're right across the river from St. Louis. St. Louis people, Illinois made all the money because St. Louis would be on lockdown at 1 o'clock, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody would come over to Illinois, which is
Mhm.
all night and
Yep.
Sunday. People,
Mm-hmm.
because there was a time when they couldn't even shop on Sundays.
Oh my
So
State
We have
God.
laws.
Sunday
Illinois
Funday
was
here.
making,
Sunday Funday.
Yeah,
yeah, I think
blue laws in effect.
I
Wow.
think I don't know if Missouri has opened up a little more. I know they can shop on Sundays, but the liquor and partying, they would hit Illinois, come across the river.
I don't know. I've never partied like that while I'm there.
Well,
Big.
my family actually owned a lounge back in the day, and and Mama Sandy learned how to bartend and ran the restaurant and did a lot of things. Um, because my brother, and this is my extended family again, my brother was killed, and so for a couple of years we kept it going. I mean, we had jazz bands and singers and everything coming over, so I learned something I had never done in my life. But I'm a person that back in the day I could adapt to anything. I didn't even. It's really interesting because I didn't sleep. And I guess I
Don't
still
when
have,
we're younger.
Nope.
yeah,
Listen,
I
that's
didn't
what I was about to
sleep.
say. We didn't even start going out till 12 o'clock at night. You just knew
I
when you started
Good
know
old
going
a
out. It
days.
lot
was
of
Yep.
12
people,
o'clock.
yeah, you wait and go out to party, but you sure did.
You
Didn't
drank
sleep,
before you left home.
Yep.
go to class. But I never was a drinker,
No.
a heavy drinker. I drank socially kind, but I've never been a drinker per se because my personality, they they used to say, I didn't need to drink.
That's me.
Well,
I really,
I just
I don't,
remember bartending and cocktail waitressing and watching how stupid people got, and I
I
don't want to look
know.
like that.
You don't want to ever be
I
like that.
know. That's what I don't get either, Twyla. Why would you want to act like a fool and look like that? And I just don't get it. I still don't get it because when you see other people and how they do, I just would not want it. I would not want it because I want to be in control of myself
Yeah.
at
Right.
all times, you know. Mm-mm,
Well, I never
no.
got drunk when I drank, but when I used to go out, all the guys used to, try to pick me and my friend up, buying us drinks, but we never got drunk. So we just like pretty much emptied their pockets. and then
You do
left.
this, take a shot, and go over your shoulder.
Oh my goodness, Francine.
They just hang out with us, waiting for us to fall over, but we never did.
That's funny.
And I'm actually in terms of that too, even in my single life, I never wanted a man to really actually have that kind of control because I feel like, they come on with this bit of how beautiful you are
Yeah.
um and all of that.
Smooth
I said,
tongue in it.
you don't, and how loving. I said, you don't know me. You don't know me to that degree. And it's so easy to use that LOVE word. Do you
Yeah.
really know what that is? I'm not the one to fall for that. And then uh, when I left Rancher and I was by myself before I met Mr. Greg at I was by myself 15 years, and during that period of time, Mama Sandy seemingly has always been kind of this late, when I say bloomer, because in that 15 years, and I was in my 50s, and I was living like I was, one time I talked to a psychologist friend, and she says, a lot of people would really want to be like you, because, I'd have women friends, like, you know, I want to be like you, because during that period of time, men were like flies. And what I'm saying, they would come on with this bit of, you're different and blah, blah, blah. And, but I would not let a man, what do I want to, shower me with gifts because I feel like you've got an ulterior motive and I ain't
Mhm.
giving up. I'm not giving you that, what do I want to say, that freedom to say, well, because I remember one time I had to get some tires and I knew I had to purchase some and I just mentioned it. I just mentioned it to someone that I had been going out with, and I'll do this. I don't need you to do that for me because I feel like I'm giving you that
Like
right
power.
to feel that you want something more from me, and that wasn't happening. So I don't know, Baba Sandy, I guess I'm just kind of nuts at times. A lot of women would jump on that. But no, I'm not jumping on it because I'm not giving up anything. Uh, and I guess I could say, well, I don't like you like that because, they even wanted to get married. That wasn't happening either. And some of them was taking me home to mama and daddy, and they're nice people. You're nice people, but no, I I wasn't ready for that. So Mr. Greg was kind of, and I didn't get to know him well enough, really, seriously. So I don't know. I guess when I saw something there, I saw the spiritual side of him because the spiritual side, and I mean, I left that for a minute, but at the same time I left my spiritual side, I still knew what I did not want from the world. So if I made any sense.
You did. I'm going to
Can I
interrupt you and stop you right there because
wait,
it's
got-
2 minutes to 7,
wait,
and we have an entire slew of calls to hit today. I just posted it both here in the chat inside of Zoom as well as in our Telegram chat. A list of all the calls, literally all the calls for today. It is not a short list. So starting at 7:15 a.m. California time, it is the IPA call. At 11 a.m. California time, there's an onboarding boards training call that is usually specifically for Brent and Todd's team. But if you guys want to hop on it and check it out, you may go do that to see how they use boards. You may not have access to the same boards because don't forget, we are Champions Network. We are not Brent and
it
Todd's
won't have
team.
exactly the same things on it, maybe.
Correct. It'll be slightly different. You might be able to get access to theirs.
Or take pictures. If they bring it up, take a picture of whatever they're showing, and then
Yeah.
you'll get it.
And you can always go, and again, that's probably one of the ones that gets replayed, so you can always go check out the replays online. Call number 3, there is a call at 4:30 p.m. California time, why you need these drops, with Michelle McKay, Kevin Coda, and I saw a third person. Cynthia Bolden. So they will be doing basically a drop talk today at 4:30 if you want to hop onto that one. The USA Body Balance Challenge call happens at 5 p.m. California time. The Canadian Body Balance Challenge call happens at 5:30 p.m. California time. So the 2 calls are happening back to back. We hope to God, and we hope they keep it in the wraps, because at 6 p.m. California time, the Monday Night Wellness call with Dr. Josh happens California time, and then followed up at 6:30. Yes, it is 4 calls in a row, ladies and gentlemen. The USA update call, our weekly update call from corporate, is happening at 6:30 p.m. California time. So that's starting at 4:30. 5:36, and then 6:30. So you got basically 3.5, 2, 3. So several hours tonight to sit in front of your computer. Miss Francine, your question, my dear.
Oh, I was gonna say that Todd Rowland's team, they have a app called the Eco Hub.
It's called
The what?
what?
And Eco ECHOHUB. I don't know if
Echo.
you can see it on my thing there. The
Echo Hub.
green,
Which one is it?
the one beside the lift. Right there.
Okay, the one with the heart.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And it basically, if you really like serious about your social media, everything is in there. It prompts you like what to do from every single hour all the way throughout the day.
Okay.
Write a
Oh.
post. Oh, so okay, let me open and show you. So it has different things in here. There's a 7-day free trial, and then you have to pay.
Duly noted. It's called
So
Echo
for
Hub.
example, let's do daily workflow. So these are the things that it asks you to do.
Create a reel, educate post, call to action post, entertain post, lifestyle post, engage with your network, motivate post, post in stories, share content, reach out to someone on the team
Mhm.
and share content.
And then when you
So
click
rough
on
for me.
them,
So close.
like it tells you exactly what you need to be doing. And
Oh,
once
cool.
you complete the task, you get like points to earn like a prize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
That
it's
works.
not bad. Well, yeah. So if you're gonna post in stories, it tells you exactly what to do. There's a little video.
Stories should be a good mix of product information, business information, and also lifestyle information. For a full training on creating engaging stories, see your training tab in this app.
Oops, sorry.
Apps happen.
Yeah, so and then you would just click to go start the task. And it takes you to your Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
And then you do the thing, and then when you come back to it, you can mark complete.
Okay. Mark is completed.
And then it gives you a check ching ching thing like a coin. And then you can move on to the next thing. So it helps you like build your engagement, your following, and all of that thing. Yeah. So every day you just try to complete all these things to
Nice.
build up your algorithm and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But if each one educate, it will give you the directions as to what to do.
Post. Anytime you teach someone something, you build authority with them. This post should not be about your business or your products. It should be educating people on something in your brand's niche. For full training on finding your brand and niche, please check the training tab on this app.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not bad. And then they have a content section, kind of like boards, similar. So
Yeah.
you can go find everything there. But it's not as complicated as boards. Everything is like just you hit it and it's right there. There's not like 10 million things. It's just like
It's just one thing.
yeah, you don't have to go searching like into a bazillion amount of things. So if anyone, want to check it out, it's 7-day free, and then I think it's $19.99 USD after that.
Okay.
And you can cancel anytime. There's no
Okay.
commitment.
Jerry, what do you want to say?
I'm going to hop off now. I have to join another call.
Hey,
He's going over to the IPA call. All of you, go over there too. I love you.
yep. Thank you, Francine. That's really
guys soon.
interesting.
You guys
Yeah.
have any
Bye, guys.
questions?
Love y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you, Miss Francine, for that bit of information. Greatly appreciate. Everybody have a great day. If you need to get in touch with somebody, please feel free to get in touch with either myself or Miss Shelley, because she looks lovely now. And we'll answer the questions as they come out. Love you, Shelley.
Okay, bye-bye.